Welcome. Welcome to the African business engine. Clear language engenders clear thought, and clear thought is the most important benefit of education. The first application of this concept is in the sandpaper smoothing business. It's a business whereby you smoothen the walls or the ceiling of a house before the painter comes and paint. Now, there's a painter we're supposed to work with him on a certain project, and on my first day, he never told me that I was supposed to carry clothes that I would use for the job, that I couldn't use the clothes I used for commuting. Now, when I reached there, I was stranded. This is an example of a vague language. He never used clear language. The second application of this concept is in the cyber cafe. This also a business that I ran a while back. And one day I got a client who came with a document. It was a one-page document. And he wanted that first page, only that one page, to be printed 100 copies. And I told him it is 10 shillings per page printing. Now, after doing that, he said that he wanted me to print the first page and photocopy it 99 times. Now he changed the language, but I knew the problem was on my side because I was never clear on the total cost. I should have told him that the total cost would have been 1,000 shillings. Then we wouldn't have had that problem. Now I went a total loss of about 505 shillings. If I that is an example of a vague language. So you're supposed to use clear language when you're doing business. The third application of this concept is in Twiga Foods. In Twiga Foods, they didn't use a vague language like we are optimizing supply chain routes or supply chain logistics. The clear language they used was that a mamamboga wakes up at 4 a.m., travels 5 kilometers to Gikomba, pays 100 shillings to a middleman for a sack of tomatoes, comes back, and by noon, half of that stock is spoiled. So this is an example of a clear language they used. They didn't use a vague language. The fourth case study of this concept is in Toyota. They used and on code and the 5 whys. And on code is simply a mechanism whereby in a production system, whatever is being produced in a production system, you find that human beings are stationed at different stages. So if whatever is being produced has reached a certain stage where a human being is located and an issue has come up, the human being has the power to be able to stop the production system by pulling a cord or pressing a switch so that the problem that has arisen can be checked by the team leader. Until the problem is resolved, the production system is halted. The other thing is called the 5 whys. The 5 whys is whereby each why refers to the answer of the preceding why. So let's say they find a problem like a fuse has exploded. Now they ask the first why. Why? Then the answer is maybe water spilled on it. Then they ask another why. As you see in that fashion, each why refers to the why of the answer of the preceding why. And that is the and on code and the five whys. It's also called jidoka or automation, meaning automation with a human touch. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.